Hi, YouTube world. It's Adrienne in New York. Happy Halloween, everyone. If this look doesn't give you Halloween vibes, I don't know what to tell you. This is the best I can do with the shadows I have left. I wanted I got inspired by purple. I love purple. Purple's very Halloween to me. Green's very Halloween to me. And I really love the combo. It reminds me of Mardi Gras and New Orleans, which I love so much. And I miss going to New Orleans. I usually go every year for Jazz Fest with a bunch of girlfriends, and I didn't go this year, and it made me very sad. And so yeah, so this is sort of inspired by that. I feel like these shadows are total Mardi Gras, the colors you see everywhere in New Orleans, and it made me happy. Made me warm inside. And you know, Halloween is not one of my favorite holidays. I had a little bit of a traumatic experience when I was little, and since then it kind of sort of dampened it. Dampened. Like my love of it. I actually, long story short, I went trick-or-treating with my Girl Scout troop, my brownie troop, actually. I didn't make it to Girl Scout status, and I fell during Halloween trick-or-treating, and I actually got amnesia. It was short-lived. I only had amnesia for that night, but I did have a concussion, and I couldn't remember like my family's information. I was little. I couldn't remember names, numbers. The only thing I could remember was my father's first name. And it was sort of like the beginning of the year with the brownie troop, and so everyone was new and they didn't have emergency contact numbers. And I mean, this is stuff that would not happen anymore, but back in the 80s, this was reality. This was what happened. You know, they had to actually, the troop leader had to go into the phone book. And thankfully, my dad has a pretty unusual name. It's Bernardo. And it was easy to find his name. And they called, and my mom came and picked me up. And I couldn't recognize her when she picked me up. And I remember not recognizing her. I remember her starting to kind of cry and bring me home, and remember my grandmother keeping me up all night long. My grandmother had a lot of experience with kind of medical emergencies and ailments, and so she knew what to do, and then I was fine. I mean, I'm sure maybe if I have a brain scan, I have some sort of a little blip on my brain because I had a concussion, but it's sort of I don't know, it just sort of changed everything for me. So I kind of got scared in future Halloweens. I didn't really like it too much. So yeah, I never kind of got into it again. So that's my Halloween story. Why my opinion of it is like, it's nice. I mean, I definitely like it when it comes to makeup, and I love looking at people's costumes and stuff. So I get really excited about that, but it's just not my holiday. So yeah, this is my look. I chose two shadows that both from Sydney Grace. Both are just equally as like beautiful. This one here is probably the most vivid purple you'll ever see. It is a like a creamy feeling satin. So it has no shimmer. Ooh, I picked up too much. But you could see like it's just so vivid. If you're a purple lover, you want flannel. That's what this color is called, flannel. Yeah. It's just stunning. And I picked it up in her Christmas in July sale, and it's such a gorgeous color. And it's a great color. Like here, it's obviously, this is a very dramatic look and something I would probably wear to a Mardi Gras party or Halloween party or something. But you know, this shadow can actually be buffed out quite nicely, and you can get lots of dimension. So it doesn't have to be applied, you know, at exactly that that intensity, you can get a lighter purple out of it. And I don't think you even need a matte to blend it out because it doesn't have a ton of sheen to it. So you can actually get a quite blown out look without that. And that was without adding anything further to it. But I just wanted to show you how you could use it. So you can get it to be quite deep and layered, or you can, you know, just keep blending it out. If you use very, very little, you can blend it out to like the softest lavender color. And I just want to show you that as if you're into this like one and done makeup look, which I think is gaining popularity and something I really love, don't be afraid to use your colored shadows. You just have to layer them and have a couple of different brushes to do different jobs. Like this one's great to just, a brush like this size is great to pack on a little color, but really buff in circular motions and get it, you know, get it there. Or, you know, you do a liner brush and you can use this as a great lining detail. You can, you know, you can do just a lot. You can obviously pack it on. You can use no brush after you've packed, or no color on any brush, just a big fluffy brush, and just sort of blend it out and just see that kind of like beautiful kind of watercolor effect take over. That's the beauty of really good shadows and really good brushes. If you have one really good shadow and a couple of really good brushes, you can do a lot with that one shadow. So just something to think about, something to think about when you approach your makeup purchases. So this is Flannel. The next shadow is the one that I have all along my lower lash line, into my corner, and all the way kind of blended in with the purple. And it's like a bright lime green, and it's called Tempest, also by Sydney Grace. See it right here. It is so vivid. I mean, it's, whew, it is lime. And this one has a little more sheen to it, but still a color that you can, I mean, look at that. It's just so bright. Beautiful color for springtime. Just putting this all over your lid, again, sort of buffing it out. Buffs out really, really nicely too. So you can get a pretty soft, sagey green from it. It does not have to go to this vibrancy, but you can get it there. You can get it there if you want to. You could see it has a lot of kind of like lemony, like a lemony green in it, or a lemony yellow kind of vibe. So again, very, very dimensional. It doesn't have to be exactly what you see in the pan. Again, just a testament to Sydney Grace's, the complexity of the colors of her shadows. You get so much with just one color, and I just can't stress that enough. So just a really beautiful shade. These two, some of my favorites, and just also that they just look beautiful, but you know, really love that. And then in my waterline, I finally did it. I went black. If I'm gonna go black, it's gonna be on Halloween. And I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner, the 24/7 eyeliner in Perversion. They have a couple of different blacks. This one is a true matte black. If you're looking for a matte black, this is it. It is so creamy. It's really, really pretty. There are probably blacker blacks out there, but this is about as dark as I would need to get. And it blends out really nice too if you're looking to use it to smudge. I just want to show you, before these, typically these set to be very long wear. That's hence the name 24/7, but you do have a little bit of time before that happens to play around with it. So if you smudge this, you can get a really pretty smoky look with it. So since I bothered smudging the rest, I'm gonna smudge that one too, just so you can see, you know, makeup variety. I'm still using the same base makeup that I've been using. Certainly doesn't go perfectly with this look, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop on a different a different lippy. I was actually getting ready with my mom and my sister on the phone, like through FaceTime. And they were like, no, you have to wear a different lip color with that look. You can't possibly go on. I was like, no, I must remain consistent if people want to focus on like using colors for the eyes. But yeah, I get it. So I'm actually going to use one of my favorite colors. This is by Marc Jacobs. It's, what is this line called? It's just his lip cream. Oh, the Lamarck lip cream. And this is in color 222 Boy Gorgeous. And just so you know, I'll let you into a secret. I have so many lip products that if I really, really love a shade, I have these little stickers I stick on them, and they're a heart. And I'm telling you, if you are somebody who has a lot of makeup, get some stickers. And as you start to use your products, if something really wows you, put a little heart on it, because then it helps you the next time you're decluttering or prioritizing or really want to go towards the products that you really love. It helps you hone in on those items. And you know, it's just such an easy fix, and I love it. So this color in particular is just something else. I actually wore this color on my wedding day. I had a very neutral look. My entire look was quite neutral, and then I had this really beautiful fuchsia color. And I love this color because it is long wear, and I realize I don't have a mirror. Oh no. I'll use my Lorac. It is very long wear, very creamy, very easy to put on. It just really lifts the face up. Gives me a facelift. Yeah, and I just love, love, love this color. There you go. Very, very dramatic, obviously, but sometimes you should be dramatic. Sometimes you should be that gal or guy. Life just demands it. So have fun with makeup. That's really, you know, the goal. It's just to have fun. Let it express whatever you want to express, whatever you need to express. Sometimes words aren't enough, and you want to send a message from the moment you leave the house, even if you have a mask on. And I certainly think, you know, during these times, look towards your eyeshadows. Be a little more adventurous. Be a little more expressive. It'll invite people to engage in a different way. And that's a good thing, you know, that we still engage in spite of this forced distancing that we, you know, need to adhere to for everyone's sake. There's still opportunity to engage, and there's different ways to invite that engagement. And I think makeup can be that thing, you know, and yeah, and I think it can also be such a mood lifter for others and for yourself. So definitely play around, especially when we're working from home. And there's, you know, for those of us who have to go in to, you know, face clients still in person and work, just find some time to play. And I do think Halloween is one of those times where for a lot of people it reminds you of like childhood and playful things, and that's not a bad thing either. So I wish I didn't have my experience growing up, because I'm sure I would still feel that way, but I could see it in others. And, you know, I applaud being able to celebrate it with fun and humor. And yeah, I wish that all for all of you. So just be safe, and we will talk soon. See you all. Bye.